for now, instead of worrying about the future, because there's so many things going on right now that in a government that is keeping us and preventing us from preparing, like growing our own food and vegetables and targeting and spying on us and flying drones over us and all that other good stuff. And so we do have a caller, so let's go ahead and see what question he has for Dr. Prepper.
Okay, you there?
Hello, Mark.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, did you have a question for Dr. Prepper?
Yeah, I'd like to know where did he get his, as you know, at the end, with these terrorist cells, ISIS, I want to know what can we do to educate the people who are not educated enough, and also I want to get his intake on why is it that Fox News is, with the tax that Megyn Kelly's getting right now from the liberal press. I want to know why do they want her be terminated for, and what's the motive behind that, and also what can people do to prepare themselves in case something like this happens to another broadcaster per se. I would like to know.
Did you get all that, Dr. Prepper?
Holy cow. Maybe at the resurrection we'll all be told who killed John Kennedy. First of all, let me indicate that preparedness and world mysteries are two things apart. I have my own channel. It's called the Preparedness Radio Network. We were number 20 out of 15,500 shows a month because we did pure preparedness. We didn't do conspiracy theories. We didn't do politics. We didn't get into religion. We did keep it spiritual. And we didn't get into doom and gloom. And we didn't get into bull. And because we did that, we were straight line. Absolutely straight away from the things that people can get on the radio and get excited about, because we had teachers, all of us. We had 24 shows, 40 hours a week on the schedule. We were CBS. That got old and expensive really fast.
Yeah.
And I really learned. I've been with Proof on Freedom Radio for 5 years. I'm his number one host after him. That's for longevity. I've been, I was doing a show an hour, sort of hour once a month, and then I was an hour a week. And now, after 4 or 5 years, I ended up with a 3-hour slot. It's wearing me out. So I don't have any.
You have to get out and prepare for that.
Won't have any more kids to have to practice. Come on, girls. You have to practice preparedness. By the way, the 3 keys to preparedness are practice, practice, practice. Because that's how you learn what you're doing wrong. If you're going to make a mistake, make it now when there's a lot to go around. When there's
it's like when I was a kid and I played the accordion. That was their motto: practice, practice, practice.
Yeah,
you what you're doing.
Okay.
I'm too busy trying to get prepared. I don't have time to practice anymore. I'm too busy trying to get prepared.
We'll give you some answers, but I want to make sure that everyone understands that I don't have the answers to those questions because they have nothing to do with me personally in terms of the choices I make. Yeah, they impact my life economically, financially, reasonably and unreasonably, and even my religion is impacted by somebody, as all of us are, by the decisions being made by our as I call it,
I think, Dr. Prepper, one of your answers might be to Mark is that when you go on major television, I mean, I've been on major television, I've been on local television, I've been on major newspapers and quoted, and I've been on local and major radio stations. I've had my own shows on AM, FM, and you need to prepare that you are going to have people who attack what you're saying or what your information and your truth is, and that's part of being prepared, right?
You're right.
If that's what you're going to do, and you're getting big bucks on those major stations, like Kelly is. I mean, she's getting big bucks to prepare that not everybody's going to agree with what she's saying.
They're in total control. They're doing sound bites. They cut anybody off for the next segment. They have a minute, 30 seconds for a panel. I mean, I feel abused when I watch any TV anymore because it's all segmented into little sound bites, and they control it very much. And so you really never, not the time you get into something you really like to know, is, well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you very much, and you cut them off. And that frustrates the heck out of me because I want to know. So I'm like Mark. I don't have the answers to that because, first of all, the sound bites there aren't enough sound bites. The other thing is that I teach preparedness as a lifestyle. You do everything you can do with what you can control, and then you try to push out as much as you can. But when you realize there's a barrier, you have some options. You can go through it, you can go over it, you can go around it, or you can just leave it alone and go find another direction. Those are the only options that you have. But preparedness is about becoming self-reliant, able to take care of yourself, not self-sufficient. We cannot be self-sufficient. We're too interdependent in our society to do that. And by the way, I may own a pig, but I can't make a pig. I may own plants, but I can't make a plant. I can't make a seed. I can't make an egg. I can't make a chicken into an egg. That stuff happens because of higher laws I don't understand. But the important thing is that I need to learn to live providently regardless of what's going on around me. And the idea of preparedness is no matter what happens, your life can continue under your control as much as you can keep it that way. So if the lights go out, you know how to fix food without electricity. If it's hot weather, you know how to stay cool without air conditioning. If it's cold weather, you know how to stay warm without a central heating. I mean, those are the things that you really learn first. And how, so there are three paradigms that you really let shift to. So Mark, if it seems I'm avoiding answering you, it's because there's other things outside my control. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to get people to learn, to study. I don't think people care. I think it's too much work that they will study this out in their minds.
Yeah.
I think also, basic preparedness, you can look back to the beginning of the pioneer days. That was basic preparedness. You had to get up every day and prepare for themselves. There was no convenience stores. There was no McDonald's. There was nobody living next door to them.
And that's another thing. In the summer, you had to prepare for winter.
Right.
You didn't chop wood in the dead of the winter. In the summer is when you started to prepare for winter. So when it became cold, the firewood was stacked up, yay high, as my grandmother would say. It has to be yay high. So and even during the winter, you did things during the winter to prepare for the spring, such as sewing the bags, sewing sacks, sewing potatoes and get ready to put the potatoes in the bag.
But the difference now is that the government is controlling everything. So if you chop down a tree or you kill a chicken or you shoot a bird, you're starving. The government's like, you're a criminal.
That's true. That's true.
Donahue is running our country. Let me give you three rules. Let me give you three